Game, start na natin to. Edith Finch. So, ang storya niya is, pamilya sila na parang cursed. Parang ganun yung story.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
And, okay ba yung sounds? Naririnig nyo ba ng maayos? O kailangan kong lakasan pa? And okay lang din ba yung yung quality?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Live here until I was 11. Wasn't okay. Second street. Ako sa second. First time ko di ma-late. First time di ma-late, Sir Mark.
Inside the mailbox
Good evening, Ludi. So, pinagpalit kita sa How to Get Away with Murder. Okay lang yung How to Get Away with Murder. Pwede mo rin siya panoorin ulit.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Kasi tayo, yan. Game. Sir Carlos, good evening, good evening. Sir Jaire, sir, good evening, good evening. Bago setup mo, Lord, good quality yan. Oh, bago yung setup natin. Kaya nung mga nakarang araw, mga nag-try lang ako. Test.
Thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Test. Good evening, guys. Kamusta kayo? Kamusta? Shoutout sa ating 14 viewers dyan. What's up?
No one had driven this way in a long time.
Mas pipiling ko stream mo, idol. Gusto ko sa'yo, Ludi. Idol. Sana hindi mag-crash. Kanina kasi kagabi kasi nag-crash to. Pero kanina tinis ko okay na. So, hopefully. Yun lang. Again, quick background lang para dito sa game na to. Parang,
even after I inherited the house,
siya na lang yung pinakahuli dun sa Finch family. And so, babalik siya sa bahay para malaman niya yung story kung paano namatay yung bawat miyembro ng pamilya nila na way back. Uy, Ludi, salamat sa 55 stars. I miss you. Uy, Ana, good evening. Lahat mo na stream ni Idol bago ever. Ganda naman po ng graphics ng larong yan. Maganda rin yung graphics ng game, Sir Carlo.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable.
Sleeping pill na ako
ulit. I couldn't put into words.
And into words, okay. Teka, may missing eh. Sino tong missing na to? Milton Finch, okay. So yung timeline nila iba-ibang year, hindi naman nangyari sa isang horror po ba ito? Hindi siya horror, direct.
Exactly what those words were.
Ano lang siya?
I was afraid of that.
Hindi siya horror, interactive game lang. Na mapapaisip ka rin daw. Sobrang ganda ng mga reviews na nababasa ko about dito sa game na to. Sarado, saan ako dadaan? So, kaya na-intriga ako. Alam niyo naman, mahilig ako sa mga mahilig ako sa mga story-based games eh. Diba? Kung mapapansin niyo sa mga past streams natin. So, saan ako dadaan? Kaya, may parang butas eh.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Okay. So parang may curse kasi sa pamilya nila. Parang may namamatay per generations or something. Parang ganun na ata.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
When I was 11, okay. So ngayon, siya na lang yung buhay. Parang ganun. Pero hindi ako sure. Hindi ko masyadong in-spoil yung sarili ko. Uy, brother! Salamat sa 50 stars, Bilog. Salamat. Shoutout everyone. Shoutout.
I felt like I was home.
So, we are back on the house.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay. So, ito, hindi nilinis yung bahay, oh.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Okay, so yung Chinese restaurant lang ang nag-ano sa kanila.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Salamat sa shares nyo. Teka. Kamusta? Good evening and shoutout din sa ating 16 viewers dyan.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So, ito yung as is.
It was like
the
a
night
bomb
before
had gone off,
they leave
killing
the
everyone
house.
but sparing the furniture.
Okay. Killing of everyone. Except the furnitures daw. Eddie? Edie? Eddie o Edie? Edie ata basa doon.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing
Madam
home.
ata ay na-miss nyo. Okay. So, inspect muna natin
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Okay.
Even the fireplace had a story.
Okay,
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Ah, okay. So, rebuild tong bahay na to. At umano yung bahay nila originally. Oh, we have a key. Binigyan tayo
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement. Let's see. I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Ah, nag-Among Us ako kagabi. Let's open Barbara. Ano to? Paano natin gagawin? Ayaw umikot. Ba't ayaw umikot? Ayun. Iniikot din yung mouse pala.
Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Masikip lang, masikip. Hindi na nag-crash. Hindi na, TJ. So far, so good. Great grandpa. Okay. Sana, wag...
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Whirlwind of that last night. So, ano ba nangyari dun sa night na yun? At bakit sila umalis lahat dito? Ano ba to? Pwede mo mag-pick?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay. So, marami tayong malalaman dyan. Kaso nakalak pa. Hindi pa natin alam kung paano papasok. Bago ba PC mga kuya? Oh, bago, Ana. Nag-ano tayo.
Mom
PS5 daw next bibilin. Sana pumayag si Madam.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Drilled peepholes. Okay. Kasi yung mga... ayan. Yung tinitingnan natin. Gregory. 1976.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay, so kasi nakalak eh. Ayan o, 1976, 1977. Yung room na yan. And this one, 1950 to 1961. So ito, isang taon lang. Ito, 11 years old. Bago namatay si Calvin. Okay, let's see.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother.
7 years? Sinisilip eh, no? And how about, sino to? Sven Finch, 1915 to 1964. 1917. Oh, yung tanda no? Nung Edie, oh. Ito ata yung great-grandmother nila. Pero sila yung original dito. Sila yung original.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I was 10, painting a portrait. Okay? Mga kwarto. Mga rooms siya ng part ng family na pinagbabawalan ng nanay. Tignan.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Edie's father. So, yung Edie is yung grandmother niya. Tapos ito yung great-grandfather niya. And
whenever people ask
Barbara.
me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Bakit? Ano bang meron kay Barbara? Ito, 1944 to 1960. So, parang
Barbara was a child
16
star
years
for
old
2
lang
years,
siya bago namatay.
until America grew out of it.
Okay. So, child star siya. Gotcha. Ito, may
Mom must
tutulak
have
ba?
locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
So, nilock yung pinto. Saan ako dadaan? Nagaya na si Kuya Dags ng Among Us ngayon. Mag-Among Us yan. Tapos mamaya maglalaro kami ng... Ay, ito open. Pero tingnan muna natin to. Molly. Ito. 1937 to... 10 years old
Molly
lang.
always seemed like a girl
Parang
I could
bibilis
imagine
nila
being
na
friends with,
GG, no?
if she hadn't died in 1947.
Ang bilis nila. Hindi sila tumatanda.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Uncle Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ano na? Ito.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed
Secret passages. Okay, so may mga secret passages pala. Let's see. And open.
Turns out, My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Uy, ayos ah. Secret passage. Uy,
Now it
meron
was time
nga.
to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, let's go inside. Galit. Natatakot daw yung nanay. Game, let's go. Let's continue the game. Pasensya na, hindi pa ako naka-dual monitor eh.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
I had no idea what was behind that door. Okay, so room number 1. What happened here?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
No idea what's gonna lead, okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Ah, okay, so this is Molly's room. Yes. Ilang taon siya? 16 lang ata siya. Tama ba?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay, so hindi nila ginagalaw yung rooms pero ni-preserve nila pag
Being
namamatay.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Kahit few years have passed by na. Okay, this is Molly's room. No, oh ito. And diary. Molly Finch. Okay, December 13th,
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
Dual monitor o PS5.
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for
Again, good evening,
something to
Sarah, sa lahat ng viewers natin. Good evening, guys. So I looked around, something to eat. Okay, nagugutom siya. Ito na, Pip. Ano to?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Parang pagkain ng hamster, kinain niya. Kung rabbit o hamster.
Mom, can I come out now?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late.
It's late daw, it's late. Pinapatulog na tayo.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Natural, may mama siya lang. Parang yun doon sa diary, nire-reenact lang natin yung nakasulat. So, sa banyo, let's see.
I kept eating and eating.
Eating and eating. Good evening, Fort. Ay, toothpaste, kinain. Gutom na gutom talaga siya. I ate
a lot of things that night.
So, kung ano-ano lang kinakain niya. Kasi gutom na siya. Ba't hindi na lang niya sinabi sa nanay niya na gutom na siya? Kakatok lang siya dun, no?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Chirping outside my window. Okay, yung
It was a
bird.
barn swallow going back to her nest.
Hey, salamat sa mga
her.
nag-share and nagla-like. Good evening, everyone. Shout out sa inyo lahat. Okay, anong next natin
And
dito?
Suddenly,
uy, tumalon.
I was a cat.
Naging pusa tayo. Ano nga, bullying ko yung ibon? Bullying ko ata
I
yung
tried to be
ibon
quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, really scared yung ano. Pasensya na kayo guys, later i-check ko yung mga nag-like and nag-share. Salamat. Hindi pa kasi ako naka-dual monitor eh. Nasaan na yung ibon? Dito. Yan, dito tayo. Let's go. Where's the bird? Ayun, yun siya. I'll get you. Gutom na ako. I'm going to eat you. Makuhuli ko yan.
And I almost got her.
Ay, nakaalis. Nakatakas. Sabulin natin yung bird. At gutom na yung character natin. Saan ba? Asan na siya? Ayun.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Ang ilap mo ha.
Now I was up in the big tree.
Paano kakit
I
doon dito?
promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
I promised Dad
All
I
I
wouldn't
cared
climb it
about
anymore.
was eating that mama bird.
Okay, so inakit yung mama bird. Kasi gutom na tayo, kailangan natin habulin
I
siya.
gobbled her up.
Ay, hindi naabot, nalaglag tayo.
And suddenly, I was
Bago
an owl.
matulog, daan lang. Salamat Mama Bear, good evening. Good night pala, good night.
Then I
Naging
heard
ibon
little
na ako.
teeth nibbling.
Ilang days na ako nag-follow. Hindi ko nakita, TJ. Edit brother habang watching. Uy, salamat Fort. Maligayang pagbabalik. Uy, Sir Nino. Good evening. Shout out din sa ating 13 viewers. What's up guys? What's up? Rabbits. Eto rabbits. 101 daw sabi ni Madam. Ano to? Kukuhanin ko. Uy, rabbit naman yung kinain natin.
I imagined his face looking up.
Hindi ko nakikita yung sa'yo, TJ, sorry. Pero nakita ni Madam 101 daw. Ayun, support 45 days na. Salamat na.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So, hindi pa kontento yung karakter natin. Gusto pa kumain. Hindi siya nakontento sa isang rabbit. Ano pang hanapin natin? Another rabbit.
A mama rabbit.
Ayun, mama rabbit daw. Mama rabbit, I'm coming for you. Let's go. Grab, grab, grab. Nice. Kinokontrol ko rin siya slightly.
She was
Left and
almost
right.
too big to carry.
101 Dalmatian.
I started choking, but I couldn't
Sao
stop.
Powder, ayan. Isa yan sa mga OG followers natin si TJ. Yan, Cold 1, Cold Famer din natin yan. Kasama sila The Ghoul, yan. Sila Matman Gaming. Sila Charlie Daly yun. Si Sir Fried Chicken Gaming yun. Ginagawa niya yung name ng page niya. Si Dale Zilla, of course. Standby Gaming. Pero medyo busy kasi si Sir Standby Gaming.
I rolled off a cliff
And
into
syempre,
the ocean.
si Ginonin.
Now,
Kung naging shark naman na pala tayo, hindi ko napansin. I was hungrier than ever. Okay. So, ano to? Seal? Seal ba to? Seal ata to, no?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Uy, asan na siya? Ayun. Kagatin mo! Kagatin mo! Kagatin mo! Ayan.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really
Taste
good.
is really good. Oh, asan na? Buhay patay kasi buntot lang yung nakagat natin eh. Asan na? Asan na yung seal? Asan na nawala? Nakatakas? Ayun, yun. Kala ko nakatakas eh. Uy! Pa, na-dodge tayo, na-dodge. Ang bagal kasi ng sensitivity. Uli mo, ayan na, nasa harapan mo na. Oh. Ayun.
I was so hungry.
Kinain
I
na.
jumped out of the water.
Again, good evening, Sharon, sa ating
When I
50
opened my
viewers.
eyes,
What's up,
everything
what's up?
changed.
Oh, ano to? Naging naman tayo? Ang dami nang naging, medyo kailangan din ng imagination skills daw dito sa game na to. Medyo creative yung paggagawa nila ng storytelling. As you can see naman. Pero maganda daw to, maganda yung reviews. And ang upside pati is 2 to 3 hour long lang yung game. So parang nanood lang talaga ng movie.
But I moved real
Ano to,
quiet.
yung tao naman kakainin natin? Oh, tao ka, kinain natin tao. Oh, wait. Grenab eh. Grenab sa paa eh. Hindi, feeling ko lang eh, naging creative lang yung yung pagkukwento. Asa na ba ako? Nakakalito naman yung control nito. Ayan. So, naayos na natin.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Paglabas ng PS5, 160 days na. Oo. Nakapag ka na ba, TJ? Na ba si Data Blitz sa'yo? Uy, another person. Ma'am Lynn, mahilig ka ba sa planner? Dati mahilig din ako pala. Ngayon, hindi ko masyado. Nagpo-collect ng stickers yan dati. Sa Starbucks. Okay. Last passenger
I
yun.
was still hungry.
May
And
gutom
across
pa
the
rin.
water, I smelled something new.
Something
I had
new.
to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh, saan ako pupunta?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Old pipe. Saan na ba tayo pinapapunta nito? Ano to? Saan tayo dadalhin nito? Saan tayo dadalhin? Oh, nasa CR tayo. To, nasa bahay na tayo. Hindi ko alam eh. Kung ahas o il ba to
I got
o...
closer and closer.
Sabi monster daw eh. Yan, got closer and closer daw.
All my stomach started growling.
Gutom siya eh.
And suddenly, I was me again.
Ay, o yan na. Bumalik na tayo sa dating ano.
But I couldn't hear anything.
So, wala daw siyang naririnig.
To fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know.
It needs to feed.
Be delicious.
Oh, so kakainin siya nun. So, paano siya namatay? Namatay ba siya sa gutom o dahil kung ano yung pinagkakakain niya? Paano siya namatay? Ano, dahil kinain siya nun, nung monster? Eh, ano yun ah?
I'm not sure if I believe all
naman
of
ganun
that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ng email ha. Dati po yung YOLO pa ako. Wala sa pag-YOLO yun. Ako nga hanggang ngayon. Nawala rin yung ano ni
I
Madam.
can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Was still here. Nang inayang na siya sa Okay, let's continue the journey. Oy, dadaanan natin kung ano yung dinaanan niya. Gusto ko malaman paano, di ko maisip kung paano namatay si Molly.
This will be obvious later,
Ano ba yun, namatay
but
siya sa gutom
my mom
dahil
never
kung
told
ano
me any of
kinain
these
niya.
stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Okay, so ayun ang nanay niya, pero si
So,
Edie yung
when
grandmother.
we adopted a
Kwento
stray
daw.
kitten, she was the one who named it
Welcome back.
Molly.
Salamat po. Okay, so
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Okay, great
We got
grandma
along,
Edie's
and it was a
kwento.
good place to hide from my mom.
Okay. So magkasundo
The
sila ng
room was
lola
like a
niya.
museum.
Ano to? Ay, yung lumang yung
For 500
parang
years, the Finches have been
pang
famous
camera
for
picture na
fortune
may lumalabas.
and misfortune.
For 500 years, the Finch have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Okay, so mayaman sila and malas din sila. Ano na?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse.
Family curse.
His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay, newborn pa lang namatay. Ano kaya yung curse
On
nila?
January
Yung
7th,
namamatay sila bigla.
1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave
Binenta.
the curse behind.
Oo. Inano nila, binangka nila, binarko
But
nila.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington sent the
Sila-
house and
oh,
Odin
so
to the bottom of the
lumubog
sea.
yung lumubog.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby
Nainain
Molly,
na ako ngayon.
step ashore on their
Daan
new
ako kay
home.
Whisker BRB. Sige lang,
Orcas
TJ.
Island.
Sige lang. BRB Blunder. Sige lang, Fort. Sige lang. Odin's daughter Edie with husband Sven. Is Sven or Dota to and baby Molly step ashore on their new home. Orcas Island. Okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay. So, kahit saan sila magpunta, curse talaga yung pamilya nila. New lugar na eh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, daughter Edie. So, ito si Edie, yung baby. Yung lola niya yun. Okay, tapos na.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
1880 to 1937. Oh, medyo tumagal-tagal yung buhay niya. Yung isa baby, 1 year old lang eh, no? Ito yung Okay. Saan na tayo pupunta next? Oy, ito, may ilaw.
Edie gave a big
Mole man
interview about
beneath
a
the
mole
Finch
man
house.
living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Okay, furious.
I
Ito mga
hadn't thought
tapes,
of myself as Edith Jr. for a
VHS,
long time.
VHS, old
When
school.
Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon,
She
she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Okay.
She could have, but she didn't.
So, yun yung reason kung ba't namatay.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay. Dito tayo. Ano to? Banyo?
The only
Ganda
trace
ng
Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Pink yung bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
Okay. San ba? Teka. What? Oh, may umiikot. May umiilaw eh. Pero mukhang wala. Ito na ata. Oh, ano to? Secret passage na naman to. Ganyan yung kanina eh. Again, good evening. Shoutout sa mga viewers natin. What's up guys? Kamusta kayo? Kamusta? Sven and Edie Finch. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh, ito old school din yung ganito. Yung pag may ginalaw ka.
It's in the last place you would look.
It's in the last place you would look.
It isn't in the cupboard.
It is in the cupboard.
It's hidden in this book.
Ayun, nasa book. Oh, ano na? Ayun, oh. Secret passage na naman. Secret passage. Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
Oo, yung ano
He never put it down.
Pag-develop ng camera. Wala na. Hindi ko alam kung anong tawag sa ganyan eh. Basta anong camera. Basta yung pula yung ilaw. Pag-develop ng camera. Okay, nasang room naman tayo. So, interconnected din sila, oh. Whose room is this? Kaninong room to?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Grandpa Sam.
And that he never talked about him.
Okay, so akyat ako. Okay. Wala na ba umiilaw-ilaw na iba?
I guess
Command
my grandpa
center.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Okay, so ayaw din ng granddad niya. Calvin, okay. 11 years old lang siya, oh. Before ma-GG. So, dream niya siguro maging astronaut.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam
Finch. Okay.
The thing I remember
Let's go.
is that
Another
when he made up
story.
his mind, that was it.
Kumbaga, pag binabasa lang yung ano, bumabalik lang tayo sa ano. Parang flashback or reenactment
My brother
lang.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
He said he'd die before he ate another mushroom.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore
Matay din siya.
we'd never be afraid again.
Never...
And he wasn't.
Okay.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Wanted to fly. Kasi astronaut yung ano niya eh. So, dinner's ready, oh. Let's eat. Let's go.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Finally made his mind to do it.
I told him going around was impossible.
Anong nangyari?
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Ano to eh? Tumataas na tayo.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd
And
still
maybe...
be here.
Okay, so
But I
namatay siya dahil lumipad siya sa swing? Napunta
I
siya
think
sa
he'd already
dagat?
made
Ganun
up
ba?
his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. Ano to? Ano nang gagawin ko? Ayan na! Umikot na, umikot na, umikot na!
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Ayan, lumilipad na tayo. So parang nag-suicide siya. Diba? Feeling ko, parang nag-suicide siya. Ayun yung
Calvin's
cause of
story
death
felt
niya.
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same
Ayan.
thing.
So, siguro nung hindi pa lang nag-suicide, siguro tinatry niya, gusto niya lumipad, try niya, bata pa siya kasi. Tapos ayun, ayun, naging cause of death niya. Siguro, ano, gone wrong, oo, accident, gone wrong. So, lumipad siya from dun sa swing, papunta siguro dun sa bababa ng cliff.
After the funeral,
So, ayun yung cause
Edie
of
roped
death
off
niya.
Calvin's half of the room.
Edie rope, okay, so tinali niya yung half ng room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room
Never
again.
set foot in the Okay, so hindi na bumalik dito. Ano to? Hidden passage na naman? Hidden door na naman. Nasa books ata yung ano eh, yung mga pindutan eh, para mabuksan mo yung mga hidden passages eh. Pero ang creative nung pagkakagawa ng ganyan. 'Di ba? Ang creative. In the bed. Okay. Again, shout out
were
sa
a
mga viewers
pretty tight
natin
fit.
dyan.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Dito ba ako? Teka, may daanan sa dulo eh. Tingnan muna natin. Uy! Visit, akala ko ano. Hindi, room ni Mali.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ay, ni Barbara. Ito, nakakagulat to. Akala ko ano. Barbara. Ito yung child star. Okay. Barbara's
I
room.
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Kasi sumikat siya, tas biglang hindi na siya sikat. Lahat to, lahat
Of all the
ng
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Barbara's death, okay. Surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
Jack here with another ghastly tale
Inspired by
America's
most unfortunate family. And unfortunate kasi sila eh.
The surprise ending
Of Barbara Finch. Next page, ginawang comics eh, no?
Barbara was famous
For her scream. Okay.
Now at 16, she was all
So 16 na siya.
up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
Okay.
It was just the boost her career
Just a boost.
needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Okay, so hindi ano. Ayun yung sigaw niya.
Getting better.
Pero hindi nag-improve.
Her biggest fan and current
Boyfriend, Rick.
was
Okay,
about
ito yung
to
boyfriend niya.
demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
Okay.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw
Ah,
and had to be
nalaglag.
rushed to the emergency room. So
Naksidente,
Barbara got
tatay.
stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Walter,
Her
okay.
convention comeback was cancelled.
So hindi siya nakapunta dun sa ano. Sir Darian,
Okay,
good
I'm
evening,
hearing
good evening.
frustration,
Grabe,
but
Ryzen 5 ba yan? Oh, Ryzen 5 to
terror.
Sir Nino.
What if I tried?
35 100 Ito ba yung Pinoy comics na tikman mo ang tamis ng aking siko?
Also, I loved your delivery. Why is your basement door locked?
Naging comics yung ano eh, yung pagkakwento ng buhay ni ano eh, Barbara eh.
There's a key hidden in the music box.
Okay, may susi dun sa ano, sa music box. Oh, yung sa kanina. Kailangan ko iikot ng iikot hanggang matanggal pala. Kanina kasi kusa siyang bibitawin.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Okay, hindi na bumalik si Rick.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Boyfriend ni Barbara.
She reached for the music box.
Okay. Ay, ako, ito, iikot ko. Teka, kailangan ko ayusin yung pag-ikot ng mouse eh. Ang hirap yung ikot eh.
She wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ayan, natanggal na yung susi. $2,600 ko last year pa, di pa rin buo. Mabubuo mo rin yan. Ito naman, ano, hulugan naman yung kinuha ko kay Renedit card. Hindi rin natin kaya ng i-cash.
Scratch and imagine the worst.
Okay. Oh, may namatay? Suguan eh. Oh, nandito nga si Crouch. Pinatay siguro ng boyfriend. Pinatay ng jowaers na siguro. Ayan oh. Hindi, dito na aksidente si Rick eh. Yung tatay niya, kaya dinala sa emergency room. Kaya may dugo-dugo. And then, nasa na? Ito si Barbara Q. So nantitrip yung boyfriend niya. Paluin kita, ang kulit mo Oo nga, boyfriend niya nga yan eh.
Barb,
ayaw ano eh, kailangan paluin eh.
Just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Magagalit talaga ako. Kahit ako.
All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and
confused and you're sinaraduan ng pinto.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
And what's that?
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Okay.
Hours later...
Barbara!
Liwayway Comics ba yan? Sino ba yung sikat na gumagawang comics dito sa Pilipinas?
Okay, I'm coming up.
Sino ba yun? Yung director din yun eh, di ba? Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan eh. Dito siguro Kasi Marvel, no? Mars.
was coming from inside the house.
Uy, may nag-aano sa loob ng bahay. Ay, nasa likod niya. Dalawa.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Napa-oh dear lang siya. Ano ba yan? Sinapresa lang pala. Kawawa naman yung ano. Nalaglag. May nampasampas siya pa.
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going
yung yung ano, ending of Barbara yung ano na to.
Barbara Finch gave a performance.
Mamatay siya. Ayun, sumigaw na.
I wasn't there myself.
So, napatay pa rin siya nung ano, pumasok sa kanila.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Nawala rin si Rick.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
Okay, so ibang story.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ay, yung tenga niya lang nandun sa music box.
A real eerie tale.
Real eerie tale. Ayun nga, may pumasok nga doon sa bahay nila. Oo, okay. Hindi, ano lang yun eh. Biglang biglang iba nga yung ano eh. Parang creative story lang pag storytelling. Pero hindi talaga ganun yung kanya-kanyang imagination. Okay, so that happened. May pumasok sa bahay nila. Ayun yung kinamatay ni... Ano ba tayo sumara ng libro? Ayun, finally. Teka. Barbara, okay. So, 16 years old. Saan na ako? Ito yung room ni Barbara. So, different story. Oh, may cake pa siya, oh. Happy birthday, Barbara. Hindi na naggalaw. Makakalaro ka na ng mga games sa Steam. Oh, makakalaro na tayo sa wakas. Alam ko na title nito. Nang masilayan ko ang dalawang bundok.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, kaya pala ayaw nung nanay niya. Kaya tayo pinipigilan. No? Parang Scooby-Doo drawing. Oo nga, no? May pagka-Scooby-Doo, no? Teka. We've been there, eh. So, saan na tayo next? Can I go upstairs na? O kailangan ko na pumunta doon sa music box? Kailangan ko na atang pumunta sa music box. Okay, gamubi na. Baba tayo sa music box kasi nandun yung susi. Interesado si manager sa kwento. Oh, interesado si manager. Naririnig ka nila, love. Maganda daw kasi yung story talaga. Maganda raw yung story na ito, yung sabi nila. Teka nga, ang hirap iikot na itong music box na to. Ayun, oh, kumukontra eh. Bumabalik eh. Ikot mo lang na ikot hanggang matanggal yung susi. Ayan. Okay, we can open this door na. Nakikurious din si si manager si madam kung paano namatay yung mga characters And where should we go next? So dito si Rick, yung tatay nung aksidente, nakita natin. Ito yon yung nadali siya niya.
Mom said the basement was off limits unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay, off limits daw to. Kasi dito nga nadali yung asawa niya. Kaya pinipigilan
siya. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Carrying packages. Okay, so ano yung dinadala niya? Ang dilim naman. Namatay yung mga characters kasi nawalan sila ng buhay. Kaya nawalan ng buhay. Akala ko sasabihin mo nawalan kuryente may secret package. Another secret passage. Ang dami naman secret passage dito sa bahay nila. Diba? Sobrang dami ng secret passages. And
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away
He got as far away as he could. Teka nga, ilan na ba yung story natin? Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, and then Edie and Odin. So si Walter, hindi pa natin nakikita. Saan ba yung ano ni Walter?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
there's a pattern in all these stories. Lahat
I think
sila
it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oo, lahat sila namatay. Okay. Maaga na mamamatay. Eto medyo matagal si Walter. 1952 to 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Sabi nga ng famous quote eh, people die when they are killed. Yang samba dyan nakatwalya ulit. Wala, hindi nakatwalya. Yung sub dito, yung namatay dun sa swing. Yung nag-ikot-ikot sa swing. Ayun yung sub. Anong gagawin ko? Okay, magbubukas
But
tayo.
after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Settled into a routine. Tagal ah.
That's what kept me sane.
Hindi siya nakakaya. Yung sa until dun yung tinutukoy ni Darian. Pag nakatwalya, ano eh, no? Game of the Year eh, no? Darian.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
So, in-expect na niya na mamamatay sa bukas?
You get used to anything.
Get used to anything. Okay. Expect niya the next day mamamatay daw siya. Okay, same routine. Ganito lang lagi yung ginagawa niya. Mahilig pala kayo sa mystery story. Sakto lang. Mahilig naman ako kahit anong type ng genre ng story. Basta maganda yung ano, basta maganda yung story. Good ako dyan. Kahit anong genre.
Almost friendly.
Si Madam ba? Ay, si Madam pala yung tinatanong mo. Akala ko ako. Hindi ko nakita nag-reply ka doon kay Madam. Boss, the best game ever pag nakatwalya. Game of the year na yun. Okay, so natigil na yan. 2005 na.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
So nagtago na lang siya
dito.
dito.
Being afraid.
Kasi nakita niya yung nangyari dun sa kapatid niya. Kinulong niya yung sarili niya dito. Hindi na siya lumabas. Dinadala na lang siya ng packages ng nanay niya. Okay, I see now. Kaya same routine lang siya.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years.
Walang nagdadala ng pagkain sa kanya.
I'm done waiting.
I'm done waiting, okay.
I have to leave.
Uy, lalabas na rin siya finally. Yan, mukhang lalabas na siya. Nagtago siya, ginawa siya ng sariling bunker dun sa bahay eh. Game of the Year, Andy doon.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Game of the Year ba?
Whatever killed Barbara.
Whatever killed Barbara. Ayan. Basta may pumatay kay Barbara.
And Molly.
And Molly. Okay, may pumatay din kay Molly.
And Calvin.
And Calvin.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Ano ba kasi yung ano nila, yung curse nila?
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Tingnan din lang siya. Nandyan lang siya eh. Tagal niya magbukas ng lata. Kung tayo yan, saksak. Sasaksakin lang natin yung nasa taas. So, tapos ikot-ikot mo na yung kutsilyo.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it. Yan, finally, lumabas na rin siya.
I'm going to appreciate all of it. Especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Year left, okay?
Or a month.
Or a month?
Or a single week.
Or a day? Sasabihin niyan.
I'd be happy with one new day.
Okay.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Ay, tinamaan siya ng tren. Lumabas siya. Nasagasaan siya ng tren. So, ayun yung kinamatay niya. Okay. Kay Walter, nasagasaan ng tren. Lalabas siya. Naka-PPE ba yan? Wala siyang protective gear. Kaya ayun, namatay siya.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Ay, hindi si Calvin pala yung lumipad. Si Sam pala hindi pa natin napupuntahan. Si Edie din, wala pa. Kasi wala pang drawing eh. Pag may drawing, ibig sabihin, tapos na. And, saan siya dumaan? May dinaanan siya dito eh.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Buksan mo. Iangat mo. Yan. Baba. Bumaba ka dyan. Bumaba ka dyan. Baba.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh, baka mamatay din kagaya ni Walter. Again, good evening. Shout out sa mga viewers natin. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great evening.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
What else she was hiding? Okay.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Okay.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Something to bury that's still alive.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
Or maybe two.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
For myself, okay.
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Might be the problem.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Na nagkakatotoo. Oo, yun nga yun. Kakaisip nila na curse yung pamilya nila. Nagkatotoo. Pwede rin, di ba? Ito. Basta nasagasaan dito namatay si ano. Nasagasaan siya ng tren. Alam pa yung balay magsarado na. Kaya nga eh. Magsara tsaka magbukas ng libro. Hindi. Madali yan lang siya makapagbukas eh. Pagsara ang hirap eh.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Okay.
But I thought you should know about your family.
So, inaalam lang din natin nangyari sa pamilya na kaya ganyan.
And the history you're a part of.
Siya na kasi yung last remaining Finch.
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Oo, hindi ko pa rin magets. Kung ano yung curse, kung ano yung ano.
I think people in these stories believed them. For what that's worth.
Okay. Come on, where should we go next? Lumabas lang tayo sa bahay, umikot lang tayo.
Look at the house.
Ayun yung bahay eh.
That history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Mataas pa yung bahay eh. Ayun oh. Mataas pa eh. May mga rooms pa eh. Parang nandito pa lang tayo sa second floor eh. Yung napuntahan natin, di ba? So, ilang floors pa. Marami pang kwarto. Marami pang rooms. And where should I go next? Dito. Oh, may bike.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Nasanay na sila.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
So, inuna nilang i-build yung sementeryo bago tapusin yung paggawa ng bahay. Kasi nga, curse sila.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but...
So, ito yung family cemetery nila.
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay. Ito yung pet cemetery. Pero meron din silang family.
2 had been my fault.
3 of the gerbils were mine. Okay. Ito yung mga pets nila. And
Sven
this
built
is
the house,
their grave.
but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Ayan o. Barbara Finch. Kasi naging artista siya. Si Walter Finch, rock, kasi binasag niya yung yung wall para makalabas. So, kaya yan siguro. And then, Edie Finch, parang hindi ko pa na alam yung story niya. Sven Finch, ito yung ginagawa niya yung parang dragon shape, tas nalaglagan siya. Kaya namatay. Calvin, ayan, lumipad sa swing, namatay, nalaglag sa cliff. And Molly Finch. Feeling ko si Molly, okay, nagets ko na yung story nung kay Molly. Kasi nung gabi daw na yun, kain siya ng kain, no? So, baka binangungot siya. Diba? Ayun siguro yung kinamatay niya. Binangungot siya. Kasi kain siya ng kain eh, yung base niya
I'm
sa
sure
ano.
Odin's monument had been Edie's
Kaya kung ano
idea.
yung napanaginipan niya.
My mom was
Monster,
always
lahat.
trying to move on.
Now it
but
makes
for
sense.
Edie, the
Diba?
past never went away.
Kasi ano ko dahil doon sa pusa eh. Na parang natutulog doon sa grave. So that makes sense na. Okay, ito yung nilipat nila yung bahay sa bangka and then lumubog. So ginawan din nila ng ano.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Okay. So ayun yung original bahay nila. Ayun yung original na bahay nila. Eto, sisilipin siguro. Ayan, sisilipin nga. Yung trinay nilang
Edie said she dreamed
bangka.
about the old house
Barko.
every night.
Ayan yung original house nila. Okay. Ano nang gagawin ko dito? Teka, may gagawin nata ako dito eh. Wala na ba? Wala na. Okay. So, pinadaan lang ako dito. Babalik na ako sa bahay. Is that it?
Edie's side was always easier for me
babalik
to
na nga ako.
understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Okay. Let's go back.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why
namatay.
she tried so hard to protect us.
Okay. Let's go back to the house.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. And find everything out for myself.
So, para mag-explore ka daw. Uy, pwede akong makiat. So, akyat ba talaga ako dito? Ito yung nakita natin dun kay Molly, sa dream ni Molly. Now,
But looking back on it now,
treehouse.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Buntis siya! Buntis ngayon siya. Okay. And where should I go? Here? No? Hindi eh. Where should I go? Ito pala, may akyatan pala dito.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
So, hindi niya nakikilala si Grandpa. Si Grandpa Sam. Kaninong room to? Kay Grandpa Sam ba to?
They were both pretty
Yeah,
intense.
They were both pretty intense.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Okay. This is Sam's room. Tingnan natin kung may nakatwalya. Pero yung Sam dito is lalaki yan eh. Dari yan eh. Ito ata si Sam. And who's this?
Dawn,
Ayan.
I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
These memories are
sir.
going to last a lifetime.
Yes, photos last a
Am I
lifetime.
gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Ayan, picturean
Perfect.
natin siya.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend.
Okay, got it.
Odin
I'm gonna take
Finch.
some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Ano ba pipicturean ko?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Looks like kailangan ko lang picturean lahat to. Parang pare-pareho lang yung napipicturean ko eh. Ayun. Pare-pareho lang naman. Ano ba? Paano ba umalis dito? Ah, ito pala, may birdie.
Aw.
Ayan. And susundan natin yung bird, pipicturean natin. Ayun, ang dami nila. Nice! Oh, what's next? What should I do next? Picture pa din? Meron ba akong hindi nakikita? What should I do? What should I do here? What should I do? Nabubulag na ako sa flash. Kaya picture lang ako ng picture. Hindi ko alam kung ano gagawin eh. Sabi lang, I'll take a picture eh. Ayaw na matapos. Kung ano na yung pinagpipicturean ko dito, hindi pa rin natatapos. Ano na? Dami ko nang pinicturean, no? Baka pwede na matapos to. O, ayan, no? Sumasakit na rin yung mata ko, ah. Oh. Tapos na. I'm done. Uy. Ano ba? Paano ako alis dito? How? How de Carabao? Ano ba? San ba? Ayun lang naman yun eh. Hindi eh. Hey, I want to get out of here. Ayun.
Hey.
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture.
Damayan na tayo.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Ayun.
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don,
Ano ba?
don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Ayan. Yung baso. Oh, ano pang interesting dito? Ayan, yung kanto na. Oh, ano pa? Ang sakit na ng mata ko. Tama na, uy. Uy,
Last time I
isda.
was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Meron nga, pero naikot ko na yung picturean eh.
Your
Ito.
grandpa's Sven taught us how to fish.
Ah,
How to build a fire.
ako yung picture ng picture. Ako yung magkiklik. Ayun, ibon ulit.
Good eyes, Don.
Good eyes daw. Mukhang malapit na to. Mukhang we're almost there. Anong laro yan? Chris, what remains of Edith Finch family? Edith Finch lang pala. Puro puti na lang nakikita. Ako din ang sakit na ng mata ko eh. Hindi ko alam kung ano eh. Ang dami ko lang pinagpipicturean dito. Asan na yung tatay niya? Hindi na eh. Tapos na ito. Ano to? Ayan. Oh, napicturean ko na lahat. Ito. Hindi ko pa napipicturean to. Asan na ba yung maliwanag na part niya? Ayan. Asan ba yung liliwanag? Wala eh. Labo eh oh. Wala talaga. Ano ba? Ikaw na lang ulit. Nak ng teting oh. Inikot ko na yung ano eh. Meron ba ako hindi na picturean? Ito, yung crouch. Ang sakit na ng mata ko ah. Ano pa ba? Ayun. Oh. Ayun, yung reindeer lang pala yung pipicturean doon. Let me get a picture of you daw. So, kailangan pala yung reindeer yung nandun. Yung deer, yung usa. Kala ko yung ibon.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything.
Kung ano pa yung pinagpipicturean ko.
You need to be strong. Great shot, Don.
Ay, sumabay. Pagkabaril, sabay picture. Timing. Umiiyak siya. Ay, magsiselfie ka?
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Yung tatay ni Don. Di si kami lagi sa Among Us ni Sir Doug. Kaya nag-Among Us si Doug ulit, no?
That's totally normal, Don. Just
Okay.
focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Ay, naku, nalaglag. Ayun lang. Tapos na-capture nung camera yung pagkamatay niya. Nalaglag siya. Tinamaan siya nung, ano. So, yun yung kinamatay ni Sam.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Grabe. Malas. Malas lang. Sinabi na kasi nung anak na gumagalaw pa yung usa eh. Yung, ewan ko kung usa ba yun o deer. Isa lang ba yun? Tinagalog ko lang. Akala ko iba pa eh. Ang malas niya, magpipicture lang. Nakita pa yung pagkamatay niya.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Delikado talaga pag selfie guys. Kaya mag-iingat yung mga nag-selfie dyan. Dapat kasi sinaksak niya sa puso. Oo nga sinigurado niya muna eh, di ba? Hindi niya sinigurado eh. Sinabihan na nung anak na gumagalaw pa eh. Okay. Okay, Kay. Nalis na tayo dito. Wala na ata. Sa pool siya eh. Laglag tuloy siya. Okay, kanina na tayo next. Whose story? So, yun yung mga kinamatay nila.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Got really close. They both lost a lot. Ano to? So, yung pinaka tumatagal sa pamilya nila is babae. Yung pinaka tumatanda lang. Kasi, yung grandmother, yung nanay nito, ni Edith, tapos siya. Siya na lang ang boy. So, more or less, babae. Bata pa to si Edith. 22 years. Hindi. Ewan ko kailan taon, pero buntis siya. Divorce contract, okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used
okay,
to
so yun yung asawa ni Sam, si Kay.
Like, something funny was happening, but...
Hinuna pa yung picture na nasa bangin sila, kaya nga eh. Eto, ano to, baby?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So, anak to ni Sam? Magalaw yung ano, Gregory. Okay, this is Gregory. So, ito yung yung 1-year-old. Yung usunod yung duck ko. Ayan na. Anong gagawin ko? But times over Gregory. It's time to... Okay, hold on. Hello? Iniwanan mo yung 1 taon na bata na nandito sa bathtub. Napakagaling, napakagaling.
I wonder what he saw.
Titirahin natin ata itong mga ano. Ay, paano ko tatamaan yan? Hindi ko ma-pinpoint. Yun. What his word was like. Siyempre, bata eh. Hindi naman maano kung ano yung inaano nila. Ayun. Ayan na yung mga duck. Okay, let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Di matutuloy yung family curse kung hindi nabubuhay yung mga babae. Oo, di matutuloy. Madami sila eh. Tuloy-tuloy yung lifeline nila eh. Wait, naalala ko na bigla yung laro dahil sa sina ito. Naalala mo na ba?
Whatever it was, he saw.
Mga, ano gagawin ko dito? Umaangat. Anong gagawin ko? Ito yung mga ganun eh. Anong gagawin ko? Iano ko ba yung handle? Titirahin ko ba yung handle? Ng tubig? Hindi eh. Ayun oh. Nandyan ako Ito yung ayan, ito. Si ano yung malaki. Kailangan natin maano yung malaki. Yan. Tatanggalin ko ba yung tubig? Hindi ko alam kung tatanggalin ko eh. Pwede ko ba yung gagawin mo? Wag. Mapi-figure out ko to. Feeling ko, bubuksan ko yung handle nung yung tubig Tingin ko lang. Let's see. Paano ba ako nakaakyat kanina? Kanina nakaakyat ako, ba't ngayon hindi na ako makaakyat? Ayan. Ayun, meron dun, oh. Okay, I see. So, kailangan ko umakyat dito sa wheel para makaakyat ako dun sa itaas. Meron pa dun sa isa Yan. Nalaglag ako Yan. Ayan. Ay, di umabot. Nak ng tepaklong, oh. Ayan. I know how silly it sounds.
I'm worried about a baby being too happy.
You worried being too happy? Ay, bumubula!
Slipping away.
Ayun na yung sabon.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
If I hadn't called that night. Oh, iniwanan yung bata dun sa bathtub. Ano ba naman yan? 1-year-old. Ito kasi yung pinaka-morbid yung laro. Ito ba? What should I do next? Poyoyoyoink. Oh, my gulay. Nalulunod. My gulay. Malulunod yung bata. Malulunod nga. Ang buplax naman kasi. Ba't iniwanan sa Hindi, kailangan Nalunod nga yung bata. Bakit kasi iniwanan? Napaka-buplax naman. Now you know. Oo nga Ano ba naman yun? Hindi na lang kinuha yung bata tas saka sinamit yung telepono. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. Hindi niya sinisisi. So ito yung bathtub. Nalulunod na siya. Oh, isa na siya. I'm sure he's happy.
He'd want you to be happy too.
He'd want you to be happy too.
Good luck, Kay.
Kasi naman
Love, Sam.
Ano ba naman kasi yun? Bakit kasi iniwanan? Ang dami nag-react ko. Grabing laro to. Diba? Ang boblak sa'yo nung 1-year-old lang ko. Iniwanan mag-isa sa bathtub. Napaka-boblak naman nun. Bakit kasi iniwanan yung Ba't kasi iniwanan? Ano ba yan?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem
Grabing
from
laro
Gus,
to.
who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our
Nalaro ko
father
na pala
never
ito.
let us kids
Nalaro mo na ba?
hard.
Nalaro mo na
The day
Darian.
my brother said
Nakakabo.
teenage disregard,
Ewan ko
he'd be
ba?
dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So, ito, kukuhanin ko lahat ng letters. Pagpapalipad lang ako ng... Mahina ba yung sounds ng game? Mahina ba yung sounds ng game? Lakasan ko pa ba?
My
Ano
father
nakalagay?
made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled
Wala
up
na
the
ng
storm
brain
inside
cells.
his
I
heart.
feel you. Kaya nga, kulit kasi nung Napakakulit kasi. I told him, ano daw? Kailangan ko ba daanan para mabago yung para tumama yung text?
I tried to talk him out of it,
Ayan.
though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
I don't remember. Okay. Kaninong story na to? Nakalimutan ko. Nakalimutan ko yung story sa buwisit ko dun sa sa nangyari dun sa baby. Nakalimutan ko yung story. Sakto lang. Buti naman sakto lang. Andiyan pala si EJ. Oh, boss, pero ang tumatak lang sa akin yung pagkamatay ni Gregory. Kaya dun ko lang naalala kung ano nangyari. Nakalimutan ko na tuloy ko kaninong story na to. Sa buwisit ko dun sa nangyari dun sa bata. Ano to? Ito may letters dito. Yung
When the
letters
time
ang
for photos
importante.
came, Dad ordered him to come here.
When
But
the
Gus declined,
time...
and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Gus 9. Okay, so nakigas tayo. Ito yung batang nagpapalipad. Pinakyo niya pa yung tatay niya. Which is very bad. Don't do that, guys, to your father. Love them.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Go inside the tent, okay. Uy, nawala sila. So, pumasok sila sa tent. Itong bata, hindi pa rin umalis dito. Ah, may bagyo, may bagyo, may bagyo.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Destroy the tent, our dad. Okay. Ayan na, may bagyo, may bagyo, may bagyo.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Make music louder. Okay, so nilakasan nila yung music. I wish that. Ano tong I wish that na to? Ayun, sinira yung tent. Sa babae.
I wish I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Okay, namatay siya sa storm. Nandun sila sa tent. Nadali siya. Nadali si Gus. Nadali siya sa storm. Doon siya namatay. Okay. Kasi ganun ka-memorable yung scene na yun sa akin. Malamang sa kalaunan, di mo rin ito maaalala. Pero pag nakita mo pagkamatay ni Gregory, maaalala ko agad. Naku, maaalala ko talaga agad to pag kung sakaling makalimutan ko man. Tapos nakita ko yung scene na yun. Naku, maaalala ko yan. Buisit eh. Ano eh, zero brain cells eh. Race flag. Okay. Map Moonyard. So, may timetable si Gus. Makakakit ba ako dito? Okay, makakakit ako.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
So, yun yung kapatid ng nanay niya,
si Gus. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
And we're here. Tagainom lang ang tubig.
She spent a summer building a house in Calcutta,
Sanjay.
where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Calcutta. Okay, she met my dad, Sanjay. So, Sanjay, yung pangalan ng tatay niya. Let's go outside
again. My mom moved
to
India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Okay, si Louis. And sino ba tong missing na to? Milton Finch ang missing. So, the Who yan, the Who. Makakababa ba ako dito? Hindi ako makakababa.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
John.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Okay, so bumalik siya dito kasi namatay. Ayan, si Milton.
And to see kids in the house again.
So, kapatid niya si Milton, tingin ko. Edith, which is yung grandmother. Milton, I'm not sure kung sino pa. And Lewis, kapatid ata. Kapatid nung nanay na itong character.
Bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yung Edie is yung grandmother nila.
While, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith ba yung nakalagay? Oh, Edith pala. Kala ko Edie. So, magkakapatid sila. Okay. So, itong tatlo. So, magkakapatid sila. Edith, Milton, and Louis. Yan, kapatid ng character na bida. Don is pangalan ng nanay nila. Okay. Ang story nga ng pagkamatay niya eh. In fairness, lahat ng pagkamatay ng mga lalaki, preventable sila. Ay, talaga ba? Ano ba yun?
But it didn't last.
But it didn't last. Naubos ba natin lahat ng sa guys?
Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday when Edie gave him a castle. So ito, binigay yung Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So artistic to kaso nawala. Walang kardo. Walang kardo eh. Pupunta kaya tayo dun sa dati nilang bahay? Okay, let's check. Milton's room. Oh, auto-save siya. Ano to? Akit tayo? What should I do? What should I do? Ba't nag-chat to si... ano? And the magic paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush.
Ano gagawin ko? Ah, gaganon ko. So, artistic siya, artistic. Ayan, nag-ano. Pumasok, and nag-take a bow. Eh, ano ba yan? Nangyari? Tumigil. Hindi pa ata tapos, ibig nang tumigil eh. Teka, check lang natin ulit. Okay. Nag-drawing siya ng pinto dito, tapos pumasok siya eh. Tapos, na-disappear na siya. Ayan, nag-take siya ng bow. Ah, okay. So, matatapos talaga pala. Nag-disappear na siya.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So, bakit siya na... Hindi ko na-gets. Basta nag-drawing lang yung nag-door and then nag-disappear na. So, what's the connection? Ayun lang, inano lang na nawawala siya.
Searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Okay, so... Wala na ata akong pupuntahan eh. Wala na nga, lalabas na tayo ulit.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, so may nakita si Milton, kaya nawala si Milton. Ganun ba? Eh? Kala ko pwedeng dumaan. What should I do here? Scientific method, observation. Dito ako galing eh, di ba? Hindi ba? Oo, dito ako galing eh. May other way ba? Ito pala, may daanan pa pataas.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
More and
until
more
Mom
time.
got him a job at the cannery.
So, dito ako? Dito ba? Oo, kaninong room pala to? Ayan, sa kapatid niya. Si Lewis. Lewis. Basta, ayun. Hindi ko alam kung paano i-pronounce. Malalaman mo naman mamaya yung full story ni Milton daw. Ah, okay. So, we'll know later. Malapit na ata tayo matapos eh. Kasi saglit lang naman tong game natin.
Lewis's room smelled very
familiar. San Juan Ale. Okay. Oy!
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Ano to? Locker contents. Okay. Okay. Sa school. Naman ng locker ni ano. Bakit nasa labas yung bukasan ng bintana? Hindi ko alam kung bakit eh. Welcome back, Ford. Sorry, ngayon ko lang nakita. Kasi nakalak yung mga pinto. So, yun lang yung way natin para makapasok.
I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay. Ano to?
He kept working at the cannery.
Okay, so nagtatrabaho siya dito sa factory.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Okay, so merong ano tong may problema sa pag-iisip to. His mind began to what? 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 His mind began to ano? What should I do here?
Wander.
Okay. Ko-controlling ko pala yun.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
Then something moved. Bats, okay. Kailangan ko bang kumuha talaga ng isda? O kahit hindi naman. Kasi nagkakat ako ng isda eh. Kasabay nung pag-control ko dun sa nakikita niyong gumagalaw. I'm not sure kung kailangan ko siyang kontrolin din yung pagputol ng isda eh.
Things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Hindi, okay lang. Nakakontrol naman natin. Ayun, naputol lang.
But he took it very seriously.
So may problema sa pag-iisip to.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Si Luis.
But he found something more.
Found something more. Another door.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
So nagdi-daydream siya.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Focus. Nasaan ako? Where am I? Where am I?
New Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Made a new friend. Ano to? May schizophrenia ba
On the
siya?
edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Lewis-topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Ano ba to? Parang Castlevania?
Then he made musicians.
Ayun, lumalaki na yung ano. Lumalaki rin pala unti-unti yung ano natin. Yung view. Yung dun sa game na yun.
And songs for them to play.
No problem, brother. Back to late stream na ba ulit, brother? Oo, baka mas magano na lang ako ng late stream kaysa yung morning stream. Ang hirap gumising sa umaga.
And he was always humming something.
He's always humming something. Para sakto after work stream mo, pantanggal stress, diba? Everyday, imagination, cruise mo. Pang-relax bago matulog.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
So, hindi na niya, okay.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
Ano to? Puputulin niya yung sarili niya?
Crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Oh, na-realize niya na imagination lang.
He held an election for mayor.
Okay.
And he won.
Okay. Ano to? Mario? Naging Mario?
They begged him to
May
stay,
flag eh.
but his mind was already wandering.
Okay.
It became a game for him.
Bakit pa kinokontrol ko pa rin tong ano? Maharang kasi.
Then immediately push on.
Pwede naman ata hindi ko tanggalin to.
You Louisville.
Pero sabi kasi methodical daw tayo eh. Kahit nag-imagine, nag-aano pa rin, nagpuputol pa rin. Ayun yung sabi kanina. So, i-continue lang
We
natin.
started drifting away from our reality.
Uy, babangga!
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Hindi siya nang umuwi.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Pinapauwi na siya pero hindi pa siya umuwi. Ayaw niya umuwi. Pinapauwi na siya ni Don. Ayaw niya umuwi. Tuloy-tuloy lang siya magtrabaho. Workaholic. Maganda. May ganyan ka habang nagtatrabaho. Hindi tayo makapag-focus sa trabaho niya pag ganun. Dito tayo. No! Dapat yung babae yung pipiliin ko eh. Hindi na ako makakabalik. Tayo sa princess.
Handsome queen.
Yan. Queen pala, queen. So, maharangan. So, kailangan ko magputol. Kung hindi, maharangan yung view natin. Kuhanin mo yung isda. Maharangan yung view eh.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Doon tayo sa Radiant Rainbow. Doon tayo sa mukhang maganda yung dating. Lods, wala masyado Denver Lakers bukas. Napanood mo ba yung kanina, Miami tsaka Celtic. Grabe yung hit, no? Sila na yan. East Finals na yan. Sila.
The sound of her.
Unexpected yun, no? Malapit kasi nung nila eh, nung
Silver Heart.
System nila, team play talaga eh. Defense. Ay, hindi ko nadaanan. Kailangan ko atang daanan yung para tumunog ng maganda. Tingnan ko kung pag hindi ko napanood, panoorin ko na lang sa replay yun. Ayan, nandito na tayo.
Even then, his logic remained
sound. Kung sa bagay, brother. Tsaka kasi sa umaga may pasok ako. Dinner nga nila si Atitikumpo. Kaya nga eh, di ba? 4-1. Grabe.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Team player talaga. Team talaga sila, team. Malupit. Wala na yung pang-chopping board. Feeling ko kaka-imagine natin, mapuputol natin yung sarili natin dito eh. Kakaganyan eh. Kasi hindi na natin nakikita eh. Marang.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Hindi na natin nakikita eh. Feeling ko pati yung kamay natin dito, biglang hindi na natin makikita. Mapuputol na.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Okay. Kasi wala nga siya.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of the Golden Palace. Sa imagination niya. Hindi na niya hindi na niya ma-pinpoint ko ano yung real imagination niya. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Ano ba? Dito ba ako? Alright. Out na niya sa trabaho. Malalaman mamaya kung bakit ganito si Louis. Explore mo lang yung room niya. Okay, copy.
We began to forget the world we know.
Feeling ko may diferensya to sa utak. Ito yung cannery.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Okay, sino to?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Ito ba? Ano ba to? Finch. So, ito siya, okay. This is him. Ayun, hindi na siya nagpuputol pero galaw pa rin siya ng galaw. Lost in imagination na siya. Ano na kailangan kong gawin dito? Lost in his imagination na eh. Akit ba ako doon? Okay. I think so, I think. Pero ito siya. Ayun, no? Gumagalaw siya kahit...
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Ayan, we're here at the
palace.
palace.
Would be packed with his companions.
Kalabitin mo, sabi mo, baka matukan sa sabog eh. Wagalaw eh. Wagalaw ng ano eh. Nagpuputol ng isda, walang pinuputol. That is advising him. Okay. Ito, lalakad-lakad lang ako. Am I going to walk lang?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Holding his crown, okay. And yung mapapangasawa natin, that's Dark Queen. Actually, asawa na niya yan dito. Goods ba yung ano? Maganda ba yung dating ng video sa inyo? Stream? Okay naman ba?
And down his head.
Benda. Naku, mapuputol yung ulo niya. Magpapakamatay siya. Bakit? Kasi papatungan siya nung ano. Sa kaka-imagine niya, nalagay niya yung ulo niya sa chopping ano. Naputol nga yung ulo.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Namatay nga. Naputol yung ulo niya. My sincere condolences. Kaka-imagine niya, akala niya ika-crown, lalagyan siya ng crown.
My brother was really cool.
Ayun, naputol yung ulo niya. Daydreamer siya. Nangyari, hanggang sa nangyaring totoo. Oh, kanino na lang yung wala pang story dito? Edie na lang, kay Edie. So, this is, Louis' room. Ayan, Sabog. Sabog nga. Ayan, Kita-kita, Kaya sa ganun. Kaya siya may imagination. Uy, wag ka dyan. Doon tayo sa kabila, hindi dito. Ba't ka umakyat? Ano ba yan? Balik. Good night, brother. Good night, Fort. Good night. Kulit eh. Kaya pa, oo. Di ba? Kaya pala, I see. Hi eh. Ayan. GG tuloy siya. Akala ko may diferensya sa utak eh.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
To tell Edie,
I'm not
okay.
sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So, hindi niya sinabi agad. Positive eh. Positive.
But I understand why we left.
Confirm. I understand why we left. Goods.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
So, iniwan na lahat. Happy 90th birthday. Ano to? To teach and to learn. Okay, so writer yung nanay niya.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Been coming for a long time.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's go.
But it
Go
had
up,
to end
go up.
one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay, eto na. Ikukwento na yung mangyayari nung sa huling gabi. Edith. Let's go. This is Edith's room. Yung bida. So, siya yung nasa pinaka-top. Ayun yung room niya. Edith Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Okay. So, hindi
until supper when
nag-sunfading.
she raised her glass and said,
To our
Yung
final
sad
night
si Luis pa naman yung pinaka-normal
and
sa
all
kanilang
our
lahat.
fun
Oo nga, no?
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some
Okay,
of your
so this
medications
was-
are very
Ito
specific.
yung nangyari nung last
present
night.
for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
No,
I'm
okay.
sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Okay, so
When
maraming
my mom
kandila.
said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Ah, ito may entrance
Or
pala
that Edie
dito.
had a key to it.
Okay, okay. So, hindi pa natin napasok yan. So, mukhang babalik. Mukhang ito na yun. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's check. Nandito daw yung ano ng memories ng lahat ng Edith, ng lahat ng Finch.
Thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
It's going to end when you leave the house. Okay. So,
Edith
ano ba
has
kasi
a
yun?
right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Because of your
I think
stories.
it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
So, ano ba kasing meron? What's happening here?
We'll
What's
have the
happening here,
nursing home
guys?
send
I
a
don't
van
know.
for
I
you in
don't
the
know.
morning. Okay?
So, dinala nila sa nursing home yung lola. History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Okay, this is the story.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
The night you were
That
born.
night, the tide went way, way out.
That night that I went way, way
It was
out.
the first and last time I
I
ever saw the old house
house.
aground.
So, ayan, nasa ano. So, pupunta tayo dun sa
There'd
bahay
been
na
an
yun.
earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
The lowest tide in the
God,
1,000
it
years.
smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house
Every day of my life. So, naging storytelling talaga yung game. Lola Basyang. Ito na. Mga kwento ni Lola Basyang. Let's go.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I lost my way. Okay. Nasa fog. Wala na tayong makikita.
I got turned around.
Got turned around. Turned around daw.
I started seeing things.
Okay. Oh, ba't may ano dito? Here. Don't tell me yung pumatay kay Sam.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh.
But when I saw
This is
them,
the ano.
they felt like old friends.
Ah, hindi. Yung mga ano niya to. Yung sa kanila. Yung gamit nila. Gamit pala
A
nila.
lot of things came back to me.
Kasi lumubog
Or
yung ano eh, di ba?
I came back to them.
Teka. Let's go in. Pasok, pasok, pasok.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip
Ito
it.
yung
Let
nangyari.
go.
Okay, so pinigilan tayo ng nanay.
I
Ay,
didn't
naputol.
scream, but Mom dragged me to the car.
So, hindi pa natin natatapos mabasa yung story. Nakita tayo ng nanay.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Ay, hindi na nakita si grandmother. Bye,
This
grandma.
morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Ano ba yung iniiwasan nila yung curse? Pero what's the curse?
We both tried to make the best of it.
Wave. Let's go. Wave. Do the
A
wave.
few years went by.
gagawin ko?
My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Iikot-ikot ko lang ba to?
But she started getting sick a lot.
Para lumabas yung mga letters?
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Okay, nagkasakit yung nanay niya. Don Finch, ayan nga, nagkasakit nga yung nanay niya. Anong gagawin ko? Ayan.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't.
And then she didn't.
And then I was alone.
So, siya na lang yung natitira.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
I found out about you. Sino?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Okay. Open our eyes to what?
Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Diretso
This
pala
journal
ako.
was supposed to be for you.
For you. Kanino? Sa akin? Para sa akin?
Well, I hope you'll never see it.
But I hope you never see it.
I just want to meet you.
I just want to meet you.
And tell you all these stories myself.
Ah, yung yung anak niya, yung baby. Kasi buntis nga
I
pala
guess
siya.
if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Baby yan kasi yung buntis siya eh. Ayan na, lumabas na sa kanyang
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
Ay, hindi
I
pala.
want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Good luck, Edith. Oh, yun nga Siya nga di ba? Ayan, nag-GG na siya. Tapos ito na yung anak niya. Ayan, sa bahay. A story by Giant Sparrow. Okay. For Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2003. Ian Dallas, Creative Director. So, credits na to eh. Maganda naman yung game. Maganda yung pagkakalatag ng story. Nakaka-intriga kung paano sila mga namatay. Creative yung creative. And hindi ko lang alam kung ano yung cause kung ba't sila namamatay. Ay, yung curse. May curse sa kanila na namamatay sila. But I don't know what. Hindi ko na-gets. What is it? Milton. Gusto mo sabihin ko yung secret boss? Hindi na ba wala na bang kasunod to? Kung wala na kasunod, okay lang. Niisip ko eh. So, nung inikot natin yun, I thought, tayo si Edith. Ayun pala, yung anak na pala. Yung check. Tama ba? Pero yung curse. Gus, Don, Gregory, N. Yung mga pangalan ng Antayin natin end of credits tsaka ako sabihin. Sige. Ano ba? Feeling ko meron akong mapipick up dito sa end credits eh. Ayan, yung sa bata, yung kay Sam, camera eh. This is for Barbara. Tama ba? Oh, ayan, kay Barbara nga. Ano next? What's next? Ito yung kay Calvin. Spaceship eh. And for the owl, yung kay Mali to. Ayan o. Kasi shark, and then yung owl, yung pusa. This one is for yung hindi lumalabas. Nakalimutan ko yung name niya. A. Annapurna Interactive. Itong cage, kanino itong cage na to? Parang wala akong maalala. Ang unique nung pati yung end credits sila, pictures no. Art, maganda. Hindi siya yung typical na credits na hindi siya yung typical na credits na yung lang, text lang. Playtester, ginawa yun sa laro, tas may pa. Ito yung sa music box para mabuksan in tapes dun sa kwarto nung lolo. Last Chinese food delivered. In loving memory, Lewis Lynch. Okay, so inaano yung buong bahay nila. Beloved brother, great memorial family. 2012. The Edith Finch. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Meron ba akong na-miss out? Wala naman akong na-miss out. Kasi imposibleng may ma-miss out ka na characters. Ayun, nadaanan lahat So, what's the story? It all started with Odin, di ba? Yung nilipat yung bahay. Tapos tinayo. What do they have in common? Okay, so 1910s, 19-something, 50s, then 60s to 70s. Ito yung family tree nila, yung connected kung kani-kanino. Yung anak nila, yan, yung isang lifeline. And then si Don yung sa taas. Nakaya si Lewis Milton and si Edith. Edith is... Ano yun? Walang family curse. Okay, so walang family curse. Dinocument lang nila kung paano nangyari yung bawat isang Ganun ba? Ganun ba? Documented lang sila, pero walang curse. I see. Pero maganda yung game Intention pag namatay niya kasi sinisisi niya yung sarili niya. Okay. So, nagpakamatay pala talaga siya. Buhay pa si Milton. Okay, buhay pa. How did you know? How? Lumayas lang si Milton? Nawala? Something? Naglayas? Ganun ba? Wala na tapos na itong game Anyway, maraming salamat sa mga nanood dyan. Guys, maraming salamat. I'll be ending the stream na. Thank you guys. Bukas na lang ulit. Ituloy na natin yung Nier or yung Detroit Became Human. Tapusin ko. Nasa isang game siya ng Giant Sparrow game. Siya yung character na The King. Hindi ako familiar. Pero i-search ko. Sige. The King, Giant Sparrow. Sige. I'll search that. Para tayo. Anyway, yun. Maraming salamat. Ay, Sir Dyron, thank you. Thank you for watching. Kay Sir Nino. Kay Lafort. Sa lahat mga nanood. Salamat guys. Thank you. Bukas na ulit. Bukas. Thanks guys. Thanks. Salamat. Mag-gana na ulit tayo. Daily grind sa pag-i-stream. Yes. Bye guys. Thank you.